The media has played a vital role in portraying the top 1% as villain. But in reality, this is not the case because they are not any villain of movies but winner at life. They mastered the key of self-realization and worked hard for their goals. Do you guys know what's the problem with other 99% of population? They just complain and do not take responsibilities. They expect everything to come to them without any hard work. With their shitty routines, they want to be billionaires. After the liberal revolution, the Europeans' perspective moved from state to individualism. The top 1% understood this idea long ago. No matter how bad you name them or call them evil, but the reality is that they are one who succeeded at life. Today we are going to talk about 7 habits of top 1%. Number 1. Sleep cycle. One thing you want to hear when someone cheerful opens the drapes and blasts you with sunlight is, the early bird gets the worm. Still, many 1%ers lie by the straightforward principle of getting their day started early. You should be motivated to get out of bed for the first task. Try to write down what you are going to do with your day. Learn the one best trick for waking up earlier every day if that isn't enough. Number 2. Auditing expenses. Over time, keeping a close check on your spending will almost surely help you save a ton of money. We're talking about recurring costs for a good or service you no longer require. Multiple charges, fraudulent charges, and shady-looking service fees. You'll be surprised by how much pork is concealed in those figures. Number 3. Budget everything. Get explicit about how much you want to spend on housing, groceries, eating out, and petrol, as well as how much you want to save, even when monthly expenses fluctuate from month to month. This will help you especially if your income is low. I have seen many people who spend their entire weekly pay in on day just to show off. Do not be part of that. Check to see whether you can get better at the end of each month. Also learn the ways to seriously boost your savings for further money-saving ideas. Number 4. Exercise. Hitting the gym or jogging is a gift which you give to yourself. The top 1% never miss their exercise. Just think of this, can't you give only 30 to 40 minutes to your body from 24 hours? If no, then I am sorry to say that this video is not for you. Try to give at least 30 minutes to your body on a daily basis. Hundreds of researchers prove that exercise is not only beneficial for your physical look, but it is also crucial for your mental health. It boosts memory, reduces stress, and maintains brain function. All of those qualities come in helpful if you want to make some wise financial decisions. Additionally, research indicates that exercise can increase creativity and productivity by up to 2 hours. You become smarter as a result. Many successful business leaders make sure to work out. Billionaire Richard Branson, for example, says that his morning routine of waking up at 5 and to play tennis or bike has doubled his productivity. Number 5. Spend time on focused thinking. Many of the self-made millionaires say that they make time to process everything that's going on in their lives. The rich tend to think in isolation, in the mornings and for at least 15 minutes every day. Often they'll reflect on their career, their health, and their personal relationships. Having quiet time to analyze your thoughts is associated with stress reduction. In fact, taking 2 minutes at work to focus on nothing but your breath will help you relax. While there is a wealth of research pointing to the psychological downsides of loneliness and social isolation, there is an increasing amount of evidence suggesting that a certain amount of quality time alone is critical to well-being. Some things, this research suggests, are just better off being done by yourself without the distractions, opinions, or influences of other people. Even though people sometimes fear seclusion, research has shown that many people actually seek and prefer solitude. Your desire for alone time is heavily influenced by your overall personality. Number 6. Stay consistent. Once you are in the self-improvement route, consistency is the most challenging but the most rewarding trait you must develop. It means that in the beginning, there is too much to do yet too little result to see. It might seem easier to stick with old habits and hope for the best rather than daily try to change your reality and expand personality. But if you stay on track, if you are consistent and persistent with your goals, you will begin to see results. It is by doing a bit every day that your life changes in the long run. It is through compounded bits that, over time, will have a powerful impact on your life. Let me tell you a story based on true events. The British cycling team went from average results to excellent results in a few years. Everything started when the organization hired a new performance director, Dave Brailsford. The team had endured almost 100 years of mediocrity and never won the Tour of France. The new coach was hired to change the British cycling team, and he employed a strategy that he referred to as the aggregation of marginal gains. The plan was to make tiny improvements in everything they did. Just a few years after Brailsford became director, the British cycling team dominated the 2008 Olympic Games in Beijing, winning the majority of gold medals. In the following Olympic Games in London, the team set 9 Olympic records at once. This story proves the importance that tiny moments and consistency have on our journey if we focus on making them part of our daily lives. Number 7, making a plan. Plan is a roadmap for your life that helps you prioritize what is important to you. Make decisions based on your priorities and move toward the life you want. It should provide a clear path for your life, but it should also be flexible. As your life changes, your values and priorities may also change. Plan is important to help you take control of your life and your future. In creating a life plan, you identify your values, what is important to you and what you want in your life. Then, when faced with decisions, you measure your options against your values. You choose the option that best aligns with your priorities and what moves you forward on your chosen path. Whether it's a simple decision such as spending money on something you don't really need versus saving your money to fulfill a dream of starting your own business, or a major decision such as a career change, planning helps you clearly decide what is right for you. Next time, try to apply these 7 habits in your life, and you will notice the changes. Hit the subscribe and like button to join the Alpha Club.